Here it says a small cone has a diameter of 2 inches and a height of 3 inches. An extra large cone is 4 times as wide and 4 times as long as a small cone. Is the volume of the extra large cone also 4 times as much? So you might have a prediction. You might think yes or no, but we need to test it out. So first, let's find the volume of the small cone. Using this formula, we need to know the radius of that small cone and also the height. It tells us the diameter of that small cone is 2. So that means all the way across is 2. Diameter goes from one edge of the circle to the other. But we don't want to know the diameter. We need to know the radius, which is from the center to the edge. The radius is always half of the diameter. So what is the radius of this cone? 1. Half of the diameter of 2. And then the height is 3. So from the center down to the tip of our cone is 3. So now let's look at this formula and substitute in 1 for radius and 3 for height. With formulas, when you have a bunch of variables all smushed together, that means they're being multiplied. I like to spread it out and add a multiplication dot after I substitute numbers in for those variables. So I'm going to write 1/3. Instead of pi, I'm going to use 3.14 times the radius squared, so 1 squared, times the height of 3. Now I can put this into my calculator. And when I do, I see that the volume of that small cone is 3.14. And we are measuring in inches. Volume is always cubed, so it's inches cubed. Now let's use this same formula to find the volume of our extra large cone. Again, we just need to substitute in the radius and the height. Now it's telling us that the extra large cone is 4 times as wide. So if the diameter of our small cone was 2 inches, the diameter of our extra large cone is 4 times that. It's 8 inches. So what's the radius? Remember, diameter is from one edge to the other. Radius is always from the center to one edge. It's always half of the diameter. So the radius of this cone is 4. And then it says it's 4 times as long. So if the height of our small cone was 3, we're going to multiply that by 4. And the height of this extra large cone is 12. So let's substitute these into the formula. And then put it into a calculator, and you see the volume of the extra large cone is 200.96. Again, inches. Again, volume is always cubed. So the question, is the volume of the extra large cone 4 times as much as the volume of our small cone? So this is something we can easily test out. Let's take the volume of our small cone and multiply it by 4 and see if we get the volume of our extra large cone. If we put this into our calculator, I think you could probably already see it's going to be a lot less than 200.96. It's only 12.56. So 200.96 isn't 4 times as much as 3.14. So our answer is no. But let's take it one step further. Let's see how many times bigger our extra large cone volume is compared to our small cone volume. Think about that. 3.14 times what? How many times bigger? What are we multiplying 3.14 by? The small cone volume by, in order to equal our extra large cone volume. 3.14 times what is 200.96? Our small cone volume times what gives us our extra large cone volume. So to solve this equation, we're going to undo the multiplying by 3.14, by dividing by 3.14. And we see that it is 64 times bigger than the small cone volume. Definitely not just 4 times as much.